it is go in Spain, and everybody seems to have got away well. It's a very wide main straight here. They're all weaving and dashing down to that first corner, the downhill right-hander.
Irvine's already off into the distance. There's McNish, Sarlo. What on earth has happened there?
Together.
He's completely ruined his chances of picking up some points or a podium finish now.
What on earth is that? Is that Irvine? I'm sorry, Eddie Irvine was leading the race and his engine's gone on him. Well, in that shocking turn of events, that means Michael Schumacher is now leading. McNish is second. Jenson Button is in third. McNish is doing very, very well, I will be honest. He's doing valiantly, but a Toyota against a Williams, that's no competition. Jenson Button try and make the move on McNish once again. This has just been a battle that's been going on for ages. Jenson's got through, so is Nick Heidfeld, and so is Ralf Schumacher. If someone can explain to me how Coulthard lost those places, that would be nice. But Coulthard still in the points place, and Alan McNish, I was really hoping he'd score a point. Michael Schumacher completely dominated this race. Obviously, Irvine's engine failure helped him, and Schumacher has won the Spanish Grand Prix. Juan Pablo Montoya has taken second, with Ralf Schumacher getting his best result of the season thus far to get third. But Button, his engine's gone on the start-finish straight. That means Coulthard's taken fourth, Heidfeld fifth, and Alan McNish has taken sixth out of nowhere.
Oh, he's getting very close to Michael Schumacher, but Rubens Barrichello comes through. He's not going to let Michael through, is he? No, they're going to... Yes, he is! No! I do not believe it! I do not, Adam and Eve, what is going on? Michael Schumacher wins the Austrian Grand Prix. He doesn't deserve to win it. That is outrageous.
Oh, I'm gobsmacked, absolutely gobsmacked. That is not possible, and I can't believe it's even allowed.
Welcome to the A1 Ring and the Austrian Grand Prix, round 6 of the 2002 FIA Formula One World Championship. Even though there are no Austrian drivers on the grid this season, McLaren Mercedes third driver Alex Wurz is still a favourite with many fans. Of course, Jaguar's team principal Niki Lauda, as the country's most successful Grand Prix driver with 3 World Championships, is also held in high regard. We hope that both their teams will fare exceptionally well over the weekend.
Right then, so hey guys, it's PSL here, and I'm here for the 6th episode in my Formula 1 2002 Reverse Grid Race series. We're here at Austria, the A1 Ring, which in 2002 saw some massive controversy involving Ferrari, team orders, Barrichello having to get out of the way for Schumacher on the start-finish straight. That really was a massively controversial moment, and wow, I mean, for that reason alone, I know the 2002 Austrian Grand Prix, whereas my knowledge of the real-life 2002 season is pretty checkered, but I do know the 2002 Austrian Grand Prix. But anyway, let's forget about the real-life race. Let's have a look at the real-life qualifying results. So we got both Minardis, both Jaguars, 3rd and 4th. Well, obviously, once you reverse the grid, 3rd and 4th. And as we've seen previously this series, Jaguar are very quick in this game, and so with them starting 3rd and 4th, possibly a Jaguar 1-2 double podium, who knows. Then it's Jarno Trulli in 7th. Now Jarno Trulli is the highest place person in the championship who hasn't scored a point. He's got 2 7th place finishes, and we really could see Jarno Trulli finally score some points. I mean, it's been a long time coming. Button scored points in the first race of the season, but with Jarno Trulli in the runner, which is a competitive car, he could honestly score some points. I'll be staggered if he doesn't. Button in 10th, again, he's in a good position to score some points. I mean, if his teammate gets a podium, which is possible, you know, Button certainly could get some points. And then below that, well, David Coulthard didn't do too well in the real-life qualifying. He was out-qualified by both Saubers. He was out-qualified by Felipe Massa, which is good in this series, because obviously it means now he's starting ahead of Massa. And also Raikkonen was out-qualified by Nick Heidfeld, so not so good for Sauber, but slightly better for McLaren, especially for Raikkonen, as he hasn't scored a point so far this series. Then we just got both Williams and Ferraris at the back, but Michael Schumacher only qualified 20th. So he'll probably finish ahead of Barrichello this race. I mean, that's by no means guaranteed, but it does mean he's got the slight advantage, but I don't even know what happens at the back of the field in this series because I'm too busy watching the front. I don't see like the Ferraris move their way through the field, but it just seems to be completely random which car emerges out first. And so Schumacher's got the slight advantage, who knows. It would be nice to see Barrichello win this race, you know, it would undo the damage that we saw in the real life Grand Prix if Schumacher just let Barrichello through this race. That would be nice. But anyway, let's just see how the 2002 Austrian Grand Prix goes in this reverse grid race series.
It's race day and we're all ready for the start of the Austrian Grand Prix of 2002. Let's hope there's no repeat of the technical problems that some drivers experienced last year due to the reintroduction of driver aids like launch and traction control. David Coulthard kept his championship hopes alive by winning the race for McLaren Mercedes, and Michael Schumacher secured second place after his teammate Rubens Barrichello followed team orders and let Ferrari's number one past at the last corner. Kimi Raikkonen delivered his best result of the season with a superb drive to fourth for Sauber Petronas, and Olivier Panis added to BAR Honda's points tally with fifth place. The final point went to Jos Verstappen in sixth, securing Arrow Asiatek's first and only point of the 2001 season. It's a narrow pit straight here, so hopefully everyone will get away safely. We've got 3 lights, 4 lights. You know what happens next. You know what happens next. We go racing! And as everybody launches their cars off the line and attacks as they run down towards the uphill first corner.
Right, thank you, James Allen. And as you can see, Eddie Irvine has taken the lead of the race, went down through the middle of both Minardis. He's still got Mark Webber in second, but Della Rosa's all up behind him. So's Jarno Trulli. Alex Young is dropping back as well, but both Minardis still in the fray, and I'm sure they will be for the next few corners. Look at the elevation on this track, it's insane. And look, Jarno Trulli's got through, so has Della Rosa. I think was there an accident behind? No, maybe that was just the camera angle, or yes there was. Yep, there's been quite a few calamities happening behind. Something involving Montoya, I think something involving Villeneuve. Okay, let's have a look what happened to Montoya, because maybe we'll see what happened to, I believe it was Villeneuve. Who knows, maybe, well, I don't know. Something definitely happened to Montoya. He ran wide at a second corner, obviously at the A1 ring, obviously, as it was known back in the day, whereas now it's the Red Bull ring, but anyway. So let's have a look. Well, I mean, Montoya, he'd probably help himself if he went in a straight line. We just get sandwiched by the Toyota and the McLaren. There's a massive log jam. I tell you what, these camera angles, the McLaren actually took him out there. Yeah, the McLaren just spun him out. I lost my words then, but okay, I think something happened with Villeneuve. Problem is, the camera angles at this track don't seem to be too great. Where is Villeneuve? Okay, there he is, in 6th place. Did something happen to him, or was it someone else? Because there was a logjam created, which is what held up the likes of Montoya and that. So Villeneuve goes down the inside. Nothing did happen with Villeneuve, okay. Yeah, and then there's Montoya going off there. Okay, maybe nothing did happen. Maybe it was just Montoya. Who was it who took him out? I think it was Coulthard who took out Montoya. Yeah, it must have been, because Coulthard's and McLaren dead ahead. So Coulthard taking out Montoya there. Well done. Well, you know, but we have seen a few of those sorts of crashes in this series before. Michael up into 19th. Where's Barrichello? I think a few places, actually quite a few places further up in 13th already. Okay, so McLaren moving his way through the field. Raikkonen up into 8th. Coulthard is nowhere to be seen. Della Rosa still ahead of Trulli, so we still got a Jaguar 1-2 at the moment. Trulli on for a decent result. I'll be staggered if Trulli doesn't score a point this race, because he's come so close to it before, and right now he's in an amazing position to do so. So it's Irvine, Della Rosa, Trulli, Villeneuve, Fisichella, Button. Okay, so both Renaults and both Jags doing very well, and then we just got alone Jordan and BAR, which I'm sure won't be hanging around in the top 6 for too long, especially if Raikkonen getting past Mark Webber. I thought it was Alex Young then. Okay, but no, there's Barrichello, and Barrichello, he could win this race. He could undo the damage that we saw in 2002. We'll just have to wait and see. We'll have to see whether team orders come into play, whether Michael goes by. Who knows? But you've still got, I mean, you know, Raikkonen could still very well do it. And then we've still got, I mean, Eddie Irvine, who's way ahead at this point. Okay, so Della Rosa, I mean, yeah, Irvine is quite a way ahead. Look at the elevation change. On this game, it's really profound. Yeah, really profound. It might be exaggerated. I don't know quite how realistic this is, but still. Trulli third. Villeneuve still in fourth. Fisichella still in fifth. Button up in sixth, but he's going to try and go around the outside of Fisichella. And, well, he's got the run. And, yeah, he'll probably do it now. He's got the inside line to the next corner, which isn't necessarily the best place to be. But I think he is ahead at this point. And, yes, he definitely is ahead because Fisichella's way behind. And Fisichella has now let Kimi Raikkonen through as well. So we got Raikkonen in 6th, Barrichello 7th, he's going to try and get past Kimi Raikkonen, going into the first corner. Barrichello's got the inside line, he's slightly ahead as well, and Raikkonen just defenceless from the Ferrari OP that Barrichello is holding right now. And obviously Michael Schumacher, but I mean, where is Michael? I can't even see him, I can't see any red off in the distance, or I think maybe I could actually. I think he is not too far behind. Yep, there he is, I thought that was him. So he's lurking in 9th place. So got Fisichella, Raikkonen, Barrichello 6th. Still got Button going to try and get past Villeneuve. Villeneuve done very well. He's held 4th place for quite a while, but now he's got Button and Barrichello either side of him. And neither, astonishingly, have made the move. Trulli is still in 3rd. I think he's quite content with his 3rd place. Barrichello's made the move on Villeneuve. Button has as well. He just followed Barrichello through there. Villeneuve left the room for Barrichello, and unfortunately Button got by as well. But, you know, Button, the Renault is definitely quicker than the BAR, so it was only a matter of time, really, before Button got through. Who's a non-runner? Oh yeah, just hang on, Montoya retired. Okay, Montoya retired this race. All right, okay. Well, there you go. Well, I mean, he did go into the barrier quite hard. I don't actually think that was what caused him to retire. I don't think that was the terminal damage, but clearly something else happened after that. But still, Raikkonen in 6th. I think Schumacher is going to get past Villeneuve. Yeah, he has. So now we've got Schumacher all over the back of Raikkonen, and Raikkonen couldn't do anything with the last Ferrari. And now Mark Webber's gone off.
For him and his team. Nick Heidfeld is making...
Oh, shut up, James Allen. I don't care about Nick Heidfeld. But no, I mean, Webber looked like in track position terms he wasn't doing too badly, but yeah, his engine's gone. So Eddie Irvine, Della Rosa, Trulli, Barrichello, Button, Raikkonen still holding off Michael Schumacher, but start-finish straight, that's where Barrichello got past. I reckon that is where Schumacher will get past, really. We saw how easily Barrichello got past. And it will just be the same story, especially as Schumacher does seem to be the better driver on this game. So it should be an easy move for Michael. Going up towards the first corner, though, he's quite a way behind, actually. No, he won't be able to make the move. Well, jeez. He did lunge it on the brakes there, didn't he? Well, I mean, he was way too far behind. So apparently Raikkonen setting the best lap. I don't know whether that's the fastest lap of the race or just his personal best lap. But either way, he set a best lap there. And still got Raikkonen 6th. This is a good little battle. I mean, Schumacher at this moment in time isn't even in the points, just like Barrichello in the last race wasn't in the points. I still got Button 5th. In fact, what about Schumacher? Is he going to make the move now? Raikkonen defending much better from Michael Schumacher than he did from Barrichello. So it's still Barrichello 4th, Trulli 3rd, Della Rosa not too far up ahead in 2nd, but Irvine a way out in 1st. Well, actually, I say that, I think the field has caught up on Irvine. I swear he used to be further ahead than he is now, and Michael Schumacher got past Raikkonen there. Okay, let's have a look at that move, because that move was inevitable. So yeah, so this is when I last saw. I think I moved away at this point. And yep, Schumacher down the inside, and Raikkonen didn't really try and defend the inside line, and I think that's a mistake because all the cars ahead of Raikkonen are pretty competitive cars. I mean, I think Jags, Renaults, Ferraris. Yeah, I don't see Raikkonen getting a points place because of that now. But anyway, what about Barrichello and Trulli? No, Trulli doing very well. Obviously, as I said, he hasn't scored a point so far this season. He's the highest placed person in the championship who hasn't scored a point. but Barrichello has got past, proving why Barrichello's a championship contender and why Trulli hasn't scored a point. But having said that, Trulli's kept the place. Fair play to him. So Barrichello, we should see the straight line from the Ferrari, which is phenomenal. And he's just going to get the run on Jarno Trulli. It should happen quite easily. And yeah, he has inside line, squeezes Trulli out a bit there, but yeah, Trulli just defenceless from that. I mean, it was inevitable once again, and Michael Schumacher got past Button, so there were 2 Ferraris getting past 2 Renaults. Okay, so let's have a look at this. I bet you it was the exact same move made at the exact same corner with the exact same teams involved. Let's have a look. Yeah, we didn't get past going up the hill, so going down what in modern F1 I believe is the second DRS straight, is it? Well, I say that. Yeah, it is, definitely. So Michael Schumacher try and make a move on Button, and yeah, he did that easily. It was the exact same move, as I said. Just, I mean, no surprise there. It was the same move by the same car, on the same car, at the same place of the circuit. So the top 6, to recap, is Button, Michael Schumacher, Jarno Trulli, Rubens Barrichello, Pedro de la Rosa, and Eddie Irvine. And we saw in Spain, Irvine had an engine go on him when he was in the lead. So hopefully that won't happen this time around. The Jaguar 1-2 is looking less and less likely, but there's only 2 laps left to go, so it could well happen. Barrichello may be able to win the 2002 Austrian Grand Prix, but he's going to need to get past De La Rosa very quickly if he wants that to happen. I don't think that is going to happen. No, but then again, we haven't really seen too many overtakes made here. It's at the next corner where we've seen the overtakes made. And as you can see on the bottom of the screen, the top 6 just being relayed there once again. Raikkonen and Coulthard both outside the points, and Barrichello up into second place. Fantastic stuff. So the Jaguar 1-2 has been broken. And then we've got Sato, Salo and Webber. Oh no, we saw Webber go out, but Sato and Salo have gone out. I'll tell you something. I swear Takuma Sato and Mika Salo break down on this game more than anyone else. Not just in this series, but in other times I've played this game. Takuma Sato and Mika Salo always break down. We saw it in Australia, we've seen it here, we've seen it in loads of places. It's quite ridiculous. They just seem to have extreme bad luck. It's like Liuzzi from my F1 Championship Edition Reverse Grid Series. Because he broke down, I think, all the time. I think Takuma Sato did in there as well. Jeez, Takuma Sato with the bad reliability luck. But anyway, Jarno Trulli trying to defend from the second Ferrari this race, or the second Ferrari he's had to defend from. And, well, Michael Schumacher's still in 5th, Button's still in 6th, but he's got both McLarens up behind him. Schumacher, is he going to get past Jarno Trulli? If he doesn't do it now, it's going to be difficult for him to, and he hasn't done it. So Trulli still holding 4th, De La Rosa still holding 2nd. Barrichello all over the back of Irvine. We got a sector to go. Now, Eddie Irvine, can he get his first win of the season, or can Barrichello undo the damage that was done 14 years ago? Well, let's see. 2 corners left to go. Irvine's still got the lead. The last corner, and Eddie Irvine has held the lead from Rubens Barrichello. It's just a run to the line, and Eddie Irvine, he's just done it. Eddie Irvine wins the 2002 Austrian Grand Prix. Barrichello 2nd, De La Rosa 3rd, Jarno Trulli 4th. He held out for Michael Schumacher in 5th, and Jenson Button held on to 6th. A double point scoring finish for Renault. And so we got again both McLarens finishing outside the points. Same for Ralf Schumacher. I'm sure Montoya would have been with those guys as well had he stayed in the race. And yeah, that's that. Who's behind them? So Villeneuve, Fisichella, yeah, the people who were up at the front. Massa, Heifeld, low down considering, well, which isn't surprising considering how well they qualified. Then, well, the back markers, Frentzen, Benaldi, McNish, Panis. And we're just waiting for Alex Young. Of course, we're waiting for Alex Young to finish. So that was a very interesting race by all counts there. It was good to see some people who have been slipping down the championship recently, namely Barrichello and Irvine, get decent results. It was good to see Irvine take a race win, because he should have done, or possibly could have done in Spain, had his car not blown up on him then. And good to see Renault get a decent finish, because we're definitely seeing a championship battle between Sauber and Renault, and possibly McLaren as well.
Easy peasy, chocolate squeezy.
So anyway, onto the Drivers' Championship, and Michael Schumacher, unsurprisingly, still leading the Drivers' Championship. It was impossible for him to lose his lead heading into this race. Rubens Barrichello has overtaken Montoya once again to get into second in the Drivers' Championship, only 15 points behind Michael Schumacher, and now that is certainly doable by Barrichello. He could certainly claw back those 15 points. I mean, 1 win and 1 second place, and there you go, he's caught up, he's a point ahead. Lower down the field, De La Rosa overtook Montoya and Irvine overtook Ralf Schumacher, so it was a good day for Jaguar and not so good of a day for Williams. So on to the Constructors' Championship, and Ferrari unsurprisingly still leading the Constructors' Championship. Once again, it was impossible for them to lose that lead heading into this race. Jaguar overtook Williams this weekend into second in the Constructors' Championship, and Renault overtook McLaren and Toyota, so overall a good day for Jaguar, a good day for Renault, and a good day for Barrichello, so nothing to complain about in my opinion, especially as the championship in quite a few regards has got more interesting, apart from obviously all the teams and drivers who still haven't scored points yet, but they might well do very soon. And that's because the next race is at Monaco, and now Monaco is the only track that I've experienced in this game that doesn't conform to Ferrari OP. I'm not guaranteeing Ferrari won't score points, but what I'm saying is, if Ferrari win, I will be surprised. So yeah, anyway guys, I'll see you next time for the Monaco Grand Prix in this 2002 Reverse Grid Race Series. So I'll see you then.